Okay, so my 2025 prep consists of deep cleaning my room, setting goals, making a vision board, and reflecting on 2024. So I think I'm literally gonna go in that order because it's just sitting right in my brain. Like, I feel like that's literally the order I have to go in. So first things first, I need to clean my room, which, oh my god, my room is driving me crazy right now. It needs a deep clean so bad. This is the current state of my room. There's literally stuff everywhere. There's wrapping paper everywhere. I need to take my Christmas decor down. It's literally Christmas Day when I'm filming this, so it kind of hurts me a little bit to have to already take my Christmas decorations down, but it's necessary for my 2025 prep. So we're gonna be taking my Christmas decorations down, obviously throwing away all the wrapping paper, but also like just doing a deep clean with like actual cleaning products. So that's step one to our 2025 prep. Okay, so my bed sheets are like all snowflakes. Like, they're like pink and white and gray snowflakes, and like I'm debating on if I should like leave them on for a while and not switch back to just my plain pink bed sheets, because like technically like they're kind of like Christmassy. Like, I get it, but like winter just started, and like winter literally will go until like February, but like I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like it's fine. Like, I feel like I should just leave them for a little bit. Like, they're so cute and they're so comfortable. They're so freaking soft, way softer than my normal sheets. So I think I'm just gonna leave them because it's technically still winter. It's still snowing. There's still snowflakes, not here, not in Florida, but in the world. There are still snowflakes falling down for like the next few months. So I think I'm gonna keep them. I think I'm gonna keep them because look how cute they are. I obviously need to make my bed, but look how freaking cute these sheets are, and it's so much better than just like a plain pink. Like, this is cute. I'm gonna leave them. I think I'm gonna leave the sheets. I'm gonna leave them. Alright, you guys, my room looks so much better. All my Christmas decor has been put away, sadly. Everything has been picked up off my floor. I cleaned my furniture, my mirrors, and like I said, I did decide to keep the snowflake sheets there. They're just so cute, and they just give off winter vibes, and like I said, we'll be in winter for the next couple months, so like it still fits. Oh, I forgot about that. Dang it. Oh crap. I literally scanned my entire room before I put my Christmas decorations into the garage. Anyways, now that we have deep cleaned my room and my entire space is now organized and everything, it's time to take a dive into my 2025 journal and set some goals. So I love starting a new journal at the beginning of every year because, one, I can contain everything from the year into one journal, and just like everything's in here. It's so much more organized into one little journal. I have all my goals, I have all my thoughts and feelings, everything by the year. So I just put this little like 2025 on the cover, and then you flip to the first page, and I want to put a picture of myself on here. Once my sister gets Polaroid film, I'm gonna make her take a picture of me on her Polaroid camera, and then I'm gonna put it right here, and then it just says Ashley Bates, 22 years, welcome to my 2025 journal. And I just think it'll be so cute with a little picture of myself on the day that I start this journal. And then the first page will be my 2025 goals, which we'll be making together, and then a letter to my future self. I'm going to make one. I did this last year, and I actually haven't read the letter yet, but I just think it's like such a cute little thing to have, like a little thing to read in the future, but also just like a way of like showing like self-care, self-love, like to yourself by writing a nice little like letter full of like affirmations and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna put that there. So next page, I literally should have done it next to my 2025 goals, but I forgot about it, and it's really bothering me that the pages aren't next to each other, but that's okay. So we're gonna actually print out the vision board that we make later, and we're gonna put it onto this page so that I can have it as like a phone wallpaper, but I can also have have it in my journal so I can look at it digitally and physically. And then here will be my January goals. So once we have our 2025 goals, we'll be able to break it down into what I want to accomplish in January. And that's all I have so far. So step 1 is to create my 2025 goals. Okay, so I feel like every year when I sit down to make goals, I kind of make goals that are like all over the place. Like literally any goal that I can think of that I want to accomplish, I just write it down, even if it's like the most random things. But this year, I feel like I want to kind of just create a vibe and like the, I don't want to say aesthetic, but kind of just like the person that I want to be, or like the version of myself that I want to be, and the vibe I want to kind of just give off this year. Let me try to explain this better. So basically this year in 2025, I want to give off the vibe of content creator who is into healthy foods and fitness and wellness and is taking care of herself and who likes to experience things and be outside. But I'm not straying away from who I am, because those are all things that I love to do. But in order to like set goals to achieve this like version of myself, that's like the mindset that I want to have. That's like the mindset that I have in mind in order to like set these goals. So all of these goals that I have are in order to like create that kind of lifestyle sort of thing. So first I have hit 10K on YouTube, which is kind of a huge goal. I'm at like over 1,000 right now, but I feel like if I work hard and stay consistent and if I really have this like content creator mindset, nothing's impossible. Next we have read 60 books. So this brings me to my book channel. So if you didn't know, I have a separate book channel where I post all things books, reading, vlogs, book recommendations, everything books. I talk about all my actual reading goals on there, and I'm doing this kind of like exact same video sort of, but bookish version over on my book channel. So make sure to subscribe to that channel too. Next I have journal. I have a few journals going right now, so I just want to like try to journal more, because in my 2024 journal I only got halfway through it, and there were so many times when I felt like I wanted to journal, I just never picked it up. So in those moments where I feel like I want to, or I have something to write down, to actually do it instead of just ignoring that feeling. Take more pictures and videos. I used to be like the most annoying person ever, and I used to take so many pictures. I used to beg people to take pictures of me all the time, and I don't know why I fell out of that, so I really want to pick that back up so then I can also be more active on other social media platforms, do more / make more with my time. Basically what I mean is like there's a lot of time where I could be either working, like doing YouTube editing and stuff, I could be doing my hobbies, but instead I'm kind of just sitting there kind of just existing and not really doing anything. So I could just be doing so much more with my time and making more with my time sort of thing. So that's like one of my goals. If I'm noticing myself just existing, I'm gonna like do something. Like I could literally even just be like, I could just read or build a Lego set or something like that, rather than just like sitting there. Spend more time outside. I love being outside so much. Like I love being outside anywhere, the beach, parks, even in just my backyard. But I find myself like not doing that. Again, it's like making more of my time, like to go along with the last goal, just like doing it. Like if I'm not doing anything, why not just go outside? Next I have stay true to who I am, and what I mean by this is like kind of embrace who I am and what I love to do. For example, so many people ask me what I want to do with my life and like what I enjoy doing and everything, and my answer would be content creation. All I want to do, my dream career, my dream like job would be purely just content creation and YouTube and what I'm doing right now. But for some reason I'm always so just like, I get so awkward and uncomfortable saying that to people, and it's like, it's not like I'm trying to impress them, it's that like I'm like embarrassed about it for some reason. And I think it's just because it's kind of been like frowned upon sort of thing, and there's such like a negative connotation sometimes with content creation. But like why? Like if it's something that I love so much, then like why am I like embarrassed to say it to people? So that's kind of what I mean by like staying true to who I am. Just like not be embarrassed to tell people, or just like embrace those parts of me that like I love. Work hard. Like I said, my dream is to be a full-time content creator. So with that comes hard work. I need to work my butt off. This past month, I've been doing so good. I just feel like I've been posting so much more and just being so much more consistent and really working hard. With hard work, it pays off. Try new recipes. This goes along with like the whole wellness idea. I love cooking. I love trying new recipes from TikTok or just Pinterest, anywhere. I've really done a lot of that this year, I feel like, but I just want to do it more and like healthier ones too. This is the last one that I could come up with, but I'll probably come up with more by the time this video is like over. So I have Move My Body. We all know, if you stuck around for a while, you know my relationship with working out, with exercising is horrible. I can get myself to literally go on a walk like once a month, and that's literally it. I get so much motivation one day out of the month and I'm just done. So that's obviously really bad, especially now that I'm 22. I'm getting older and I need to be moving my body, stretching my body, and even if it's just like doing like a little Pilates like YouTube video or like going on a walk, like I need to be doing something. And I'm thinking also that if I'm trying to embrace this specific vibe and mindset, it'll like help motivate me more, because I'm not just seeing like words on a paper, I'm like trying to be a certain version of myself, if that makes sense. So those are all of my 2025 goals that I can think of right now. I'm very excited. I think that these are all very attainable and I will have so much fun. But I do want to make my vision board now, because now I'm so excited about my goals and like the whole content creator wellness like mindset that I'm gonna create for myself this year. So I really want to like see it visually, and then we can test out my printer skills, because I just got a new printer a couple months ago. So we're gonna test it out for printing a vision board. I'm so excited. Alright, so I finished my vision board and it is literally so perfect to the entire mindset, the entire vibe that I'm trying to give off in 2025. It has everything from the content creators to hitting 10K, to the fitness, to the reading, to the tea, to the self-care, to the spending time outside, to traveling. Literally everything is on here. So anytime I need a reminder of what I'm working towards, of what I'm doing in life, I'm just going to look at this. This is so perfect. Like, just looking at this gets me so excited. So now is the fun part. Now we're going to try to print this on my little print over here, and then try to like glue it into my journal. I just set this up like recently and I haven't really tried printing much with it yet, so I'm still like kind of learning it, but we'll see if like this can actually print good. I'm really hoping it can. I'm doing this size. We're gonna see. Hopefully that'll work out. If not, we'll make it work. We're gonna make it work. Guys, it's perfect. This is literally perfect. Look at this. This is literally so perfect. Look how stunning this is. This is so perfect. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. It's a physical little vision board, so I can look at this every time I open my journal, which will be a lot this year because I'm gonna be journaling a lot. We're gonna ignore the fact that it's a little crooked. Alright, so now we're at the point of the video where I would recommend getting a little snack or making a fun little drink, because I'm about to yap for a little bit. This is my 2024 reflection. I'm going to open up my 2024 journal and we're going to go back to my 2024 goals. So first, I just want to say, if you are watching this video, I am so proud of you. Even if every single day all you did was wake up and get right back into bed and spend your entire day in bed, you accomplished waking up. Like, you accomplished getting out of bed. Like, just existing can be such a challenge. So the fact that you even managed to do that, I am so just proud of you. I feel like we're all so hard on ourselves. If we don't accomplish everything in the world, if we don't accomplish every single one of our goals, we can be so hard on ourselves. At the end of every year, I feel so just down. I always feel like I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. I feel like all my goals were just left unaccomplished. Like, I just feel like I didn't do enough throughout the year, when in reality we need to like celebrate all of the little things that we do, like getting out of bed, going outside, going on a walk, like everything, eating a healthy meal, like every little thing needs to be celebrated because life can be freaking hard sometimes. We're too hard on ourselves. With that being said, even though I may not have like done like anything super crazy this year, maybe you see people online doing like all of these like super incredible things, you're still doing the best that you can, and that's all that we can ask for. So like I said, again, super proud of you for just existing. But now we're gonna go through my 2024 goals, and we're gonna talk about my year in total, and we'll talk about what I accomplished and what I didn't. My first goal was to stay consistent with YouTube. I feel like a little bit of time I wavered off from YouTube. Over the summer, I was taking a college class, and even though it was just one class, it took up so much of my brain, took up so much of my time that I had no creative ability left in me. So that was like the one time that I wavered off from being consistent with YouTube. But other than that, I was pretty good with it, I would say. Read 2 to 3 books a month. I ended up reading 52 books in 2024. So what, that would be like 4 books, a little bit like 4 books. Obviously I did a little bit more than that. Completely redo my room. This is something that I was so excited to do, and in the beginning of this year I actually made a full video on it. If you're interested, I made a full room transformation video, and I completely redid my room, and now I'm absolutely in love with my room. It is so me. It's just literally my personality, like literally me as a bedroom, and I love it so much. It's just my like safe space. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. It has all my hobbies, everything that I love. Keep up with journaling. This is obviously something that I also put into my 2025 goals, which I did journal a lot. Like this is the most I've ever journaled in a year. Like I got like halfway through this, and that's a lot more than I've done in the past, but obviously I want to do more in this upcoming year. Make exercise a priority. We talked about this earlier, so I'm not gonna go over it again, but I definitely did not do that. More fruits and veggies, less carbs, salts, and sugars. I'd say this wavered throughout the year. I wouldn't say that I accomplished or didn't accomplish this because it just depended on kind of like my mood, and like it just depended on the day, kind of. Learned some Spanish. I probably learned like a word. I probably learned like 1 new word in Spanish. So skincare every night and morning. No skipping my skincare routine. I actually feel like I did really good with this one because it was something that I really wanted to stay on top of. I never skipped it in the morning, but it was like at night I would get so tired that I just like wanted to go to sleep, and I would skip my skincare routine, and then I would notice my skin was breaking out. I'm like, why do I have pimples all over my face? Girl, it's because you're skipping your skincare routine. So I've been really good with that, actually. Stop impulse buying. I had such a problem last year, like where I was just buying everything I wanted. I was just spent so much money. Like I spent too much money. Every time I would want something, I would buy it. I did such a good job this year of making sure that that didn't happen again. It was concerning. It was actually really concerning last year, so I'm glad that I was able to stick to that. Stop procrastinating little things. Again, I am so proud of myself. I'm more focused on getting things done and not putting stuff off until the last minute. I feel like I've done such a good job with that. So that's all of like my goals, but I do want to talk about like other things that I accomplished, because if you're thinking about the whole year, I didn't just do these few things. So much more happened that I didn't write about in the beginning. So first of all, this is like a little personal, but I started going to therapy July, I think it was. I can't actually remember when I started, but it was something that was so necessary for me, and it literally helped me grow so much. It helped me so much more than I ever thought. Therapy is something that kind of always wanted to go to, but it didn't become like necessary until this year, and I went for about a month and a half, and it helped so much. Like that's something so huge that happened in my life that needs to be appreciated. I need to be so proud of myself for that, and yeah, so that was a huge accomplishment. Second of all, I got my associate's degree this year. I got my associate's degree in August, which was such a challenge for me because of that last course that I needed to get. I literally took the last math class like 3 times, and I couldn't freaking pass it until the 3rd time. So that was a huge thing that I accomplished this year. But then there's just like the little things, like I saw Taylor Swift in concert, I saw Sabrina Carpenter in concert, I went to Miami, I spent a lot of time with my family and Micah, and I feel like I just grew so much as a person. Of course, that's all I can think about right now, now, but I am just so proud of myself for how much I've grown this year, how much I've learned about myself, and everything that I accomplished throughout 2024. So I am beyond excited for this new year. I'm so excited to work towards my goals and share everything with you guys, from books to my life to productivity to everything. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I am so proud of you for making it this far. You are doing a much better job than I'm sure you're giving yourself credit for. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you subscribe and like this video. So I'll see you guys next year. Bye.